away those medium crossers, those intermediate throws. Go ahead and make them pay.
Shedeur Sanders lit the Tennessee Titan up yesterday. Shedeur Sanders lit the Tennessee Titan up yesterday with 364-yard passing and 4 TDs. An outstanding performance from Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. Just his third professional NFL start as the quarterback. Now, when you look at the game, the most impressive thing that I saw, Shedeur is getting comfortable in that pocket. He taking command of the huddle and that line of scrimmage. The pass that he threw to Jerry Jeudy for the touchdown, boy, he stood up in that paint, that first read, gunned that thing, slung it, slang that thing, dog, slang that thing, Shedeur Sanders. And another thing, his team was down. Cleveland Brown was down in the second half, but Shedeur Sanders brought him back. He brought him back on two, not one, two TD drives in the second half of this game. And you just got to like his pause. He didn't get erratic. He just went out there and did his thing. Now, it's some couple things that went on during the game that I didn't question, and we're going to talk about that later, but I just want to talk about the performance of Shedeur Sanders. This dude threw for 364 yards, 4 TDs, and he ran for one. Put the team on his back, put the city on his back. The Cleveland Browns got their franchise quarterback. No matter what you hear from other people today, no matter what you don't heard from other people from the past, Shedeur Sanders always have been the Cleveland Browns franchise quarterback. Now, far as the head coach, Kevin Stefanski, I question him. And their owner too. If Kevin Stefanski, two things I'm finna say, and I think you can go either way with it. Even the owner is in on what Kevin is doing, or Kevin doing some things, he want to be fired because of he don't want to coach Shedeur because we know Dylan Gabriel is his guy. Them two things that's going on right now because I don't give Kevin the benefit of the doubt. And when you look at the decision makings in the games, not just yesterday, but ever since Shedeur been quarterbacking, taking him off the field, he drove you down now twice, and you want to take him out the field? You want to take him out the field? That's wild and nasty work from a head coach, that haven't won but 6 games in 2 years. Like I said, the owner must be in on it, or Kevin want to be fired because Andrew Berry traded away Joe Flacco. That's what I'm coming to right there. And they done told Kevin he can't put Dylan Gabriel back in because they won't see Shedeur, because they know Shedeur is their franchise quarterback. And that's why I believe Kevin keep calling these crazy plays, and doing crazy stuff during the game. Now, he said in the presser 3 weeks ago or a month ago that Tommy Reese was going to call the plays. Now, I don't know who called the plays. Looked like the offense was looking good the second quarter. Then when they came out of halftime, it's stale. Something wrong with that, John. Yeah, looked like I believe Kevin will call them plays in the second half. Because Shedeur was cooking. You hear me? Shedeur had thrown 2 touchdowns in the first half, and then all of a sudden you come out in the third quarter and he ain't do nothing. The offense looked bad. And the defense, they almost gave up 200-yard rushing. They had the number 2 defense all year long. So all of a sudden, you're going to give up 200 yards almost to a team that ain't won but 1 game? Suspect. It's suspect. I'm just saying, it's suspect. And also, check this out. The special team again. Block punt. Muffed the fumble on a punt return, but they recovered. It's a special team. The kickoff return, the first kickoff return of the game of Tennessee. How many yards they got? Special team is terrible. They are terrible. I don't know why Kevin and this special team coach is still coaching this team. Let's pause and watch some highlights from yesterday's game from Shedeur Sanders. Those are some plays from the highlights of yesterday's game between Shedeur Sanders, Cleveland Brown versus Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans. Like I say, Cam Ward, he did pretty good, but Shedeur Sanders showed the world, and he showed the NFL he wasn't a fifth-round draft pick. He's a first-round draft pick quarterback. Should have been the number 1 pick of this past NFL draft. He should have at least 1 or 2. To me, he should have been the number 1 pick of the NFL draft. He went head-to-head with Cam Ward, who was selected as the number 1 draft pick, and outperformed him in all kind of ways at the quarterback position. He threw for 364 yards with 4 TDs, 1 rushing TD, 1 interception. A stellar performance. A rookie. That's unheard of, family. That's unheard of. Proud of Shedeur. He stood up in that paint. We moving on to Chicago, and we coming to the winning city. Yeah, we're going to do the same thing to another quarterback that was drafted number 1. If Shedeur go to Chicago and outperform this Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears, collusion went on. He going to prove to the world and the NFL he is him, and he's legendary. W12 in the chat. W12 in the chat. Stand up in that paint, Shedeur. Continue to rise, young king. You the man. And don't you let nobody else tell you that. All right? All right. Hey, that's the end of my show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Do my favor, do my style. Hit my like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. And put a comment in the comment section also. All right? Hey, hit the like button. Subscribe. Until next time.